you want to save the girl child, you teach the boy child. In our society today, there are so many organizations that teaches the girl child. But where are the organizations that teaches the boy child? The Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go. He didn't say train up a girl child. While I was growing up, my mother and my father will concentrate on my sisters. When they were getting their first menstruation, their pads and all that, they concentrated on them. But what about me? Nobody concentrated on me. My father didn't teach me how to possibly know when I get aroused and how to control myself around a woman. They spent all their time teaching a girl how to avoid a boy, but they spent no time in teaching the boy child how to treat the girl child. I thought that this is going to spark up the fire and passion for us to go into our primary schools, for us to open NGOs, for boys to lecture men. If you want, listen women, if you want to save women in marriages, start from the root. Start lecturing men. And you don't teach men when they are men. You teach men when they are children. Start teaching them from age 5 to age 10 how to treat a lady, how to talk to a lady. If not, the internet, the secular music, and the clubs will teach your sons how to treat your daughters.
Hi kings and queens, welcome back to my channel. For my old subscribers, welcome back again. For the new subscribers who probably seen my face for the first time, it's your favorite GI to the LLY, and back here again in your faces. Okay, I'm just joking. You know, those who know me and have been following my channel, we know that I'm all about motherhood, I'm all about parenting, I'm all about family life and all. So if you watched my intro video, you will realize that this video I'm making right now is all about children, our own children. I'm talking about the social media generation, the smartphone generation. Why am I saying this? Because when I was a child, there was nothing like a smartphone. There was nothing like social media per se. It was all letters, and you want to communicate with someone, you go meet them, right? You need to talk to someone who is far away. I remember, you know, back in the days when my dad used to have that telephone, you know, the telephone with the wire, and also so that you can be able to maybe call your friends abroad, or maybe those who, you know, who have such kind of phones in them days, you know, because of course not everyone had such at the time. So I really don't remember calling much people, because I just had few friends who had such telephones in their home at the time. So it was just a thing of, okay, let me just say hi, not because there's anything really important to. So it wasn't really important at the time. You know, communication was a one-on-one thing. You want to talk to someone and it was so important, okay, I'm going to write a letter and I'm going to send it through the post. That was my generation. That was my childhood. Now these, you know, children of today's generation, all our children are social media friendly right now. If we like it or not, let's tell ourselves the truth. This video is about them, right? And why am I here talking about it? Because I'm a mom myself. I'm a mother. There is nothing wrong with talking about children if you're not a mom. Yes, because you're going to be a mom or a dad someday. So why not? If you know and you have an information about how to raise our children right, talk about it. What is the social media there for right now? We have, you know, lots of content on social media. Make use of your platform, you know, to raise our children right. We're not going to wait until we start opening NGOs I mean, how many children are going to go there? Are we going to wait for our primary school teachers or the secondary school teachers or the university, lecturers to start talking about, things that we parents need to talk about, or we need to teach our children? I don't think so. I don't think so. I reckon we should educate our children right from the home. Listen here. Our teachers have a role to play, honestly speaking. I remember, many times my son comes back home saying, yes, my teacher says it's this, and my teacher says it's that, and so that's just it. Our kids get to take what their teachers say, even more than we, the parents. I have to sometimes call him and say, listen, it's good to pay attention to whatever your teacher says, but I want you to realize that you have parents in the home and we are your first teachers. So whatever we teach you, whatever we tell you, is what you should listen to. It's not everything that a teacher says these days that actually goes for our children, because we never know what's happening out there. We parents only know what we know and what our children tell us. The abuse and there's so many things, going on and happening to our children happen behind our backs most of the time. We parents don't really understand. Listen, our childhood is not like theirs. We made a lot of mistakes during our time, even when there was no social media, so to speak, right? Our children shouldn't make the same mistakes that we made. We made those mistakes so that our children can actually do better than we did. So we can fold our hands and feel like, oh, everything's okay. This is a generation better than ours. Just let them be. They can always find their way. They go to school after all. They can learn from the teachers. And these teachers are the ones that should inculcate the right discipline to our children. After all, we pay them a lot of money. I hear some parents say, what are we paying a lot of money for? I pay these teachers a lot of money. So they should be able to bring my children up in the right way. They should be able to teach my children the right things. No. I don't agree with you. Remember, you paid money for education. And the education that your children need is what these cheap teachers are paid for to give them. They are not their parents. As much as they want to do the best for your child, they have, a syllabus or a guideline written down for them on what to teach these children. And of course, there's timing to everything in school. They have different subjects at different times. And these teachers have multiple children that they have to communicate to at the same time. And your child is amongst those children. Do you think that teacher is going to concentrate on just your child? I don't think so. So it's left for us as parents to do what is, best for our children. Look at what that guy was saying. He was making a lot of sense. If we look back at, our own time growing up, it's the same thing. It's just the truth. Most of our parents concentrated more on the girl child. I remember my parents concentrated more on me. I was the only girl. So they just wanted the best for me. Yes, you're going to get married at some time. You're going to have your own kids. You're going to be a good mother. You have to be a good wife. So you got to do this. You got to do that to be a good wife. And then, of course, you have to package yourself as a girl so that, you can attract the best of the best. But then the boy child is there. How many times do our parents, call our brothers and say, you'll have to be the best husbands. Sit down and listen and learn to be the best husband, to be the best, man out there, to take care of your wife, to be the best father. It's very important. What we cannot give, those teachers cannot give them. Especially our boy child. Our boy children these days, are really open to a whole lot out there. And don't forget, you are their living example. Whatever you do, they're watching you. Trust me, it's not about what the teacher is saying. I think it's less about what is even happening out there. It's less about what is happening out there. I think it's more about what they see in the home. It's more about what they see their fathers do. I think this is where the fathers should come in. This is where our fathers need to play their role as fathers, because whatever you do at home, those children are watching. We just witnessed what happened to Osinachi, and the son was actually narrating what the father told him and saying exactly how his father behaved towards his mom. Now that boy child will need a lot of therapy. He will need a lot of, talking to. He will need a lot of, parenting for he to understand or realize that what his father told him or how his father behaved is wrong and is not supposed to be. You get what I mean? What I'm trying to say right now is the men right now have a lot of work to do for our boy children. We can't leave all to the women, because trust me, those boys will grow up one day to become men and they will talk just like we're talking right now. Those children will grow up and speak up just like we're speaking up, just like most of us come up and talk about our upbringing and our parents, just like most of us grow up to talk about the abuse in our own homes or our parents' homes. That's how our children are gonna grow up, to talk about how their experience was in their homes and in their families, in their parents' homes. So we have a lot of work to do. We are a living example for them. Whatever we do is what they're gonna follow. Trust me. Don't forget, the teachers, as much as they have roles to play, they would not be with these children forever. I'm going to use my son's school as an example. In just this term, he has got like about 2 or 3 teachers. Are we going to leave those teachers to do all the work? No, we're not going to do that. Those different teachers he sees at different terms. I mean, these teachers, would actually have different things to inculcate to these children. So it's left for us, the parents. We have so much work to do here. Teach your boy child at home. Teach your girl child at home. These children need the love and the nurture of their own parents. And leave that example you want them to grow up with. If not, trust me, they will grow up doing exactly what you do. You get what I mean? And I'm gonna end this video here right now. And I hope, that we are gonna do more better as parents, so that our children will get the best training, the best lives ever as they're growing up. I love you, and I'm here once again, your favorite girl, GI to the LLY, Ginny. And please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you're watching this channel, please click the subscribe button and click the like, and please leave a comment. Leave a comment. It's gonna really help me, and it's gonna be a great support to me growing this channel. And please share this video to as much people around there. They need to see this, they need to watch this, because our children are the best and our children deserve the best. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.